we might be doing a live show of this in October, right?
Yeah.
So I wanted to try out a couple of new things. I think we should have a guest at some point. I don't know what your thoughts on that.
Whoa.
I think that might be exciting.
What?
Yeah.
I'm in.
Just sat right here,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, exactly.
I kept hold of some magazines from my youth.
Porno magazines?
No. I got rid of them.
Oh, right.
Right?
What
I
a
used
shame.
them
Okay.
to create heat to help a baby stay alive. So sometimes porn is good.
Wow. Think about that, philosophy graduates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, so I've got some film magazines here. I also do have, they're Empire magazines.
Okay.
I also have this magazine. I found this one. It's called The World in 2005.
Whoa. The Economist special.
Yeah, The Economist special.
Oh, my God.
Look at that. Some advertised stuff you can have in there.
Your office in your pocket, and it's the worst device you've ever
A
seen.
BlackBerry with real-time email, diary, contacts, and internet access.
This magazine for me could be called The World When You Were 12.
This you were 12.
I was 12.
Wow.
I was 12 years of age.
Okay, I'm going to just quickly skip to a random page.
Okay.
Okay, the traveling bra salesman's lesson. It can't be that, surely. We can't be talking about that.
No. Is that a thing? Traveling bra salesman?
I guess so.
Were women waiting? Like, no, not getting a new one until Reginald comes back around.
I'm only buying from Reginald.
When he's in town, I shop bras.
Okay, so here's one. Here we go. 2005, work begins on a €5 billion suspension bridge to join Sicily and mainland Italy. Do you think that's completed?
This is a fun game. Yeah, I reckon it is completed, but I reckon it got completed like years after this. So I reckon it was completed in 2012.
Okay, let's have a look.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I guess the article, does it tell us when it started? Or we just told us the bridge is in construction and that's it?
So, a bridge across the Strait of Messina had been proposed since ancient times.
Since ancient times. That's the wording they went for.
But work began in 2005.
Okay.
The first detailed plan was made in the 1990s for a suspension bridge. The project was cancelled in 2006. Revived in 2009.
Whoa!
Cancelled in 2013. Resurrected again in 2023. Received final government approval in 2025. And then later in 2025 was rejected.
No way. So it's basically ready to be approved again later on this year, probably, yeah.
So that's I mean, there we go, straight away.
What a history lesson.
Dear Dazzling Dublin, come in. This was back when I guess Dublin was like everyone was like admiring what it was doing, and then it had that massive financial collapse.
Got you. Yeah, it was on the come up.
Yeah. I mean, absolutely. The Turks are coming. A big Muslim country knocks at the EU's door.
Wow. That was 2005.
Yeah.
These articles make 2005 seem so long ago.
It does, right? 21 years ago. Here we go. A $3.6 billion 1,800-kilometer pipeline transporting up to 1 million barrels of Caspian Sea oil every day from Azerbaijan to a new terminal on the Mediterranean coast in Turkey is expected to be completed by the middle of the year. That probably did happen if we're being honest. If we're being honest.
Oil is involved. Probably got completed early.
Yes.
Yeah.
So there we go. That's the world in 2005. We could do a deeper dive on that another time.
What a crazy... I mean, even just the front cover, to be honest.
Yeah.
We've got George Bush. We've got Tony Blair. We've got Einstein.
We got Einstein in there, who had a big revival in 2005. Yeah. So this is from Carly Fiorina. I'll leave it on this. Talking about the digital revolution.
Okay.
The digital... this is a pull quote from it. The digital shift will never fully live up to its potential if cameras still come with 250-page user guides and home theatre takes 8 remotes and 5 miles of cable. She's right.
Yeah.
Because we don't have that now.
We don't have that anymore. Now we have a chip that you put into your brain that simulates the home theatre experience. There's no cables whatsoever.
No.
And the movie is... the whatever movie you imagined is the one that plays.
Yeah. What am I imagining right now?
It's Hoppers. Don't lie.
No, it's a porno.
Oh, right. Yeah.
It's a porno.
I should have known.
All right, so we've got 3 Empire magazines for you to choose from here.
Dealer's choice.
Now, you could just choose. Well, how would you like to choose? Would you like to have a little would you like to know the month and the year? Or would you like to just pick from as it is here?
Well, the back of them, they're each telling a different story from just the back, right? Because you've got the middle one, it's got a bit of a rip in it. Now I'm thinking you might not know the story as to how the rip happened, but it's given it a bit of personality. It's made it stand out.
Yeah.
The one on the right has got Harry Potter figurines, or is that a video game?
Must be a video game.
It's a video game. And then the one on the left looks like some sort of list. They're all interesting. I'm going to go the one on your left, my right. Stage right.
This one?
Yeah.
The Amazing Spider-Man is back.
Let's go. I made the right choice.
That's 2004. What you missed out on was August 1998 and October 1998.
Whoa.
So you've only gone 21 years back. 22 years back.
22 years back.
So that's what you could have chosen, Godzilla or Saving Private Ryan.
Okay.
But we'll tackle them in future episodes.
We will. What I will say is I don't feel any regret at the minute because have you seen that front cover?
What a front cover, a hologram front cover.
They don't have budget like this anymore.
No.
They're not putting holograms on front covers of magazines anymore.
They would not. They don't have the guts to do it. All right, so let's just take a little look through it. Season 3 of 24 DVD box set is being promoted there.
DVD box sets. Man, I remember the last box set I bought was The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Wow.
I'd gone to Liverpool with my sister. She was scoping out university she wanted to go to. And we went to HMV. They had a sale on, and I thought, I'm going to need this.
Yeah.
I'm going to need this. What happens if the internet goes down? This is what's going to happen. I'm going to put Fresh Prince on DVD on, and I'll never be bored again in my life.
No.
Still haven't opened the packaging on that box set.
Yeah, I've got a couple that I still haven't opened the packaging of.
Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't bought a physical media for a while.
It's.
I think maybe Tenet was the last one I did, which would have been just after lockdown.
Tenet is really recent for physical media, to be fair.
That project, I think that was it. I think basically in that lockdown, I just was like, it would be nice to have a couple of things.
It would be nice to have a couple of things.
Do you know what I mean? Nice to have a couple of things.
Some stuff, yeah. Okay, so firstly, 2004.
Yeah.
You will have been
21. No, 20.
20.
20.
20. Okay, fine. I just started secondary school.
Okay, so we're in different. It'd be weird if we were friends.
Yeah, that would. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
We're living different lives at the minute. I've got £10 a week allowance.
Yeah.
For junk food.
And I've got my own money coming in.
You've got. Yeah.
I'm actually a business owner at that point.
You're a business owner.
I'm running this company that we're now sat in.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So, I guess not much has changed after all this time.
No, it's not really. Yeah.
I still have £10 allowance. Okay. Something. Have you spotted something?
Yeah. So here we go. They're just doing little mini reviews of trailers. So they've got a website here.
Of trailers.
They're promoting their website. So we're already in the internet, the digital era.
Okay.
Which I think if we'd gone 98 would have been a little maybe too early.
Yeah, it would have been too early.
It would have been very perfunctory.
Correct.
So, Anchorman, the second trailer for Will Ferrell's lewd 70s set comedy, isn't quite as good as the first, but is still funnier than most proper movies. And we finally get a glimpse of the Battle of the Anchormen, featuring Luke Wilson and Ben Stiller. 4 stars.
4 stars for Anchorman. That's not bad.
For the trailer.
For the trailer. Oh my god, wait. Yeah, hold on. They're giving a whole rating to a trailer.
Yeah. It's exciting, isn't there?
Is the rating for the trailer or for what they think like the movie is going to be?
It's for the trailer only.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it could be an incredible. They could be like, this movie seems like a 5-star movie, but the trailer is so shit it's 2 stars.
Yeah, it could be.
So it's like
I think that's what happened for me. Mission Impossible 2, I'd say, is a 5-star trailer.
But that happens way more. It's a 5-star trailer and it's a less than 5-star film.
Yeah. I think there should be more 2-star trailers. If you like the Mr. Incredible wallpaper on the left, you can download this and the rest of the Incredibles family at theincredibles.com.
Whoa. I remember seeing The Incredibles with my family in Harrow View.
I love the Harrow View. It's where I saw Mike Bassett, England manager.
Whoa.
I remembered going to it. I was a teenager when that came out,
Mm-hmm.
and it was I'd made some friends with some of the Harrow lot.
Big up.
So my school, because it was on the Met Line,
Yeah.
had a bunch of people who would come in from Harrow,
Yeah.
and that was where the division was. And look, sure, a lot of them were brown,
Sure.
but it did feel like there was a racial divide. But I think it was legit more of a geographical divide, because there were some white people there as well.
There were.
And I'd made friends with them, and they were like, "Yeah, we're going to go to the cinema here." And there was like, they were friends with women as well.
What a crazy time.
And so it was
So
like one of the
progressive.
first times outside of my like church group socializing that I had done.
Yeah, you
And
were
I-
like, whoa, browns and women? What?
Browns and women. This is my
Why are they
future.
talking about this in church?
They do talk about it in church, but quite disparagingly. Me muttering to each other, I go, "You're not as bad as they make out."
Yeah.
Where I'm from, they always talk about you got to be suspicious of you lot, but this is all right.
This is
Get
actually
your hands
right.
off my popcorn.
Yeah. You go to church, they're talking about browns and women, you're whispering to the people next to you, I've been there, man. I've seen things. Talk to me after church.
Yeah,
I'll tell you what the browns are really like.
I'm gathered at the back of the church with a little table with a sign that just says, "I've hung out with browns and women. Ask me anything."
Browns are all right. Change my mind.
So we've got a review of Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban here.
Okay, which is my favourite Harry Potter book.
3 stars for the film.
What?
3 stars. But there's a nice advert next to it for a Renault Megane.
Classic. That's a classic car. That is. You'll still see those on the road now.
I had one of these.
Did you?
I had the Megane Scenic, I think, or like I don't know if it's the same thing. It looked like the same sort of shape.
I see.
Mine was very much. It's
She
another
thick.
one in my succession of soccer mom cars. She thick.
like
They've
that.
said about Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban.
Okay.
The boldest of the bunch is beautiful to look at, yet it fails to chart the deeper waters as advertised. SFX creatures, yes. Inner demons, no. This is still superior family fun, but for non-fan adults, the formula is perhaps starting to pall.
What are you on
Quaron's-
about? Inner Demons? No, it's a children's book. Sorry, is this getting criticised on not having enough inner demons?
Yeah.
That's crazy. What? Peppa Pig, too much colour, not enough inner demons. What?
It says Quaron's shiny new paint job does not address real problems with the narrative engine.
The Tweenies, not enough pathos. Crazy. That's crazy.
Wow, look, 3 stars for Before Sunset. Have you seen Sunset? Before Sunset?
I have not seen Before Sunset.
Beautiful film. I am stunned that that's getting. So it's, what is it? Before Sunrise? Before Sunset, and then I can't remember what the last one is. Beautiful trilogy
Middle of the day.
films.
Okay, yeah.
I love those films. Before Sunrise, Before Sunset, Middle of the Day.
Middle of the day. Great film.
Ethan Hawke and Julie Delpy, directed by Richard Linklater.
Okay.
And basically the first one was them as like students, or like, you know, young 20s,
Okay.
in Vienna, I believe, and they just sort of meet on a train and hang out for the whole day, and then sort of agreed to meet up like a year later.
Oh, okay.
And it's like this beautiful, like, you know, it says here, languid, heady, and sexy as hell.
It sounds it.
Yeah, the
It does
first
sound
one, and like, I think maybe I haven't watched it in maybe 20 years now,
Okay.
but like maybe it's aged badly. But it was like the start. It like set the tone for like those sort of like chatty romantic movies.
Okay.
This one takes place. So the first one was 1995. So this one is like 10 years later, catching up with them 9 years down the road. But basically that they didn't meet up that year later, but then they do bump into each other again. And then the next one is like another 10 years further on.
Yeah. It doesn't seem as a gap. If you met someone for a day
Yeah.
and you run into them 10 years later,
Yeah.
first of all, I think it would just be like oh, you're the Oh yeah, I remember you. Is everything okay? Nice to see you. That's the whole film.
Yeah.
You're not going into any, and then you see them
but
10 years later again.
You're
At
married though.
At that point, you go, "Oh fuck, that's it. No,
Yeah,
avoid
we
eye
can't
contact.
keep running
Avoid
it. I
eye
don't need to,
contact.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But I will watch the films. I'll see how they go, and I'll make the exact same criticism.
Do you think it's affected by you being married though? That you're just like, there's like to a lot of people, what they want from romance is that longing, that like, oh, it could never quite be.
Right. Yeah.
Because you've had everything you've ever wanted from a young age.
Privileged. # privileged. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Okay. I see what you're saying. People want. You're saying they want the yearning.
The yearning is a big part of it.
They want the journey.
And it's like, what could have been?
Isn't that ultimately a sad story though? If there's too much yearning.
Yes.
Like, you say, so people want that. People want a sad story.
Well, I guess, so like when there's like a will they, won't they in a TV show, and then they do they did.
Yeah.
Often the TV show loses a bit of the spark.
That's true.
Right? And maybe that is partly what happens. Partly what is the exciting thing is the yearning and the what could be.
100% agree. But if the show was will they, won't they, and it took 20 years,
yeah,
I think like it's a bit of a won't they?
Like, you can edge, but only for so long.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like where there's like a relationship, and you're like, man, like these guys need to understand each other. Like I wish they would see they're on the same page, and all of that. That you're right. That yearning, you're like, come on, like you're rooting for them. But when it's like, okay, I'll see you once every 10 years. That's like what was that show that came out recently? I can't remember exactly what it's called. It's got Ambika Mod in it, where it's like she sees the same guy once a year, the same date.
What's it called? This Day? Is it This Day?
Is it called This Day?
I think it's called that. Yeah,
maybe. That you can get behind more because they have a relationship, but they're making sure they see each other once a year.
One day. It's called One Day.
One day. There you go.
I auditioned for that. Not for Ambika's part.
Yeah, it was between you and Ambika for a
while. I did audition. I think Joe Barnes got it. Big shout out to Joe Barnes. Very funny guy. Very talented guy.
Lovely.
I'm going to say it. More deserving of it. Also 10 years younger than me. So you're like, well, that's got to play some part of it.
And now there's this longing. Will you get the next part? Will you not?
Yeah. I had a before sunrise and a before. Yeah, I had a before sunrise with someone I dated for a good while. We had a lovely relationship.
Okay.
But one of our first dates was we ended up walking around London until the sun rose. That's
romantic.
Just chatting.
Great
and
story.
Real nice. And then we did go out for a couple of years, and that was nice. But that wasn't like years of longing. And then I've also had the other side of it where there was someone that I'd met through a friend, and then we organised to hang out. I think we went to the Serpentine, and we hung out all day, got some food, and then said goodbye. And I didn't make a move. Okay. And then later on, just like, hey, maybe tried to like take it to the next level.
Yeah.
And she was like, no thanks. But then years later, she went pretty anti-vax and pretty like on Facebook. I was like, oh, okay. Really dodged a bullet there. Like quite sort of like on that, like on the hippie end of it.
Yeah.
Which is sort of has a very different vibe to like the more right wing.
Yeah. That's interesting.
Yeah.
What if she's thinking about you now though?
I hope you are.
What if she's having a before sunset moment right now about Stuart Laws?
Well, this is the problem. God. Is it like she was like a Norwegian German puppeteer, and nothing screams more manic pixie dream girl that I've gone. I would have been in my early 20s, just being like, she's the one. That's pretty quirky. Sort yourself out, Laws. She had other stuff going on, but I guess I
yeah.
didn't drill down enough into the hippie anti-vaccine stuff.
Yeah.
Man, that means
didn't
that
come to prominence till later.
yeah, that's the weird thing of Facebook, isn't it? That you are like friends with people that, and you don't. Just years later, their names changed. They look very different. But you're like, oh, let me go back to see who that. Oh, it's that person.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
I know. It's one of the reasons I keep Facebook.
Yes, it's sort of quite fun.
It's a good like. Do you feel like being nosy today?
Facebook,
man.
Now here we go. What about The Notebook? Have you seen The Notebook?
Haven't actually.
Okay, we move on.
Big classic.
3
I
stars.
do know that. 3 stars to The Notebook.
Yeah.
I know about The Notebook.
No, let me just skip through. Let me find something interesting here that we can really delve into. Skip this stuff. We should finish in I've got a meeting at 3, so okay, we're skipping through. We are skipping through. There's a bit about Marlon Brando, about his 10 greatest roles. Two DVDs for £16. Silence of the Lambs and Pulp Fiction. You interested?
Ooh, yeah. They're both very good movies.
Yeah. All right, you can have them. 16 quid.
16 quid is a bit much.
Yeah, that is.
Especially back then. You could buy a house for 16 quid back then.
I did.
Right?
That's why I'm doing so well right now.
Yeah.
All right, so we've got some reviews of DVDs here coming in. Okay, Infernal Affairs. That's a great one. Intermission, I've seen that as well. I'm trying to think of A School of Rock.
School of Rock.
Here we go. That gets the exact same rating as Starsky and Hutch.
Okay. School of Rock, I think, deserves a bit more, no?
Yeah, that's what I would say. I think in hindsight, you'd say that one of them has stood the test of time better.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Jack Black in general, like most of, those silly films. He's so good at being like part of a silly film that you can enjoy now.
Yes, yeah.
Although, like, not every single. You are right. Like, it's impossible for all of those films to stand the test of time. Shallow Hal.
I think it's not stood the test of time.
I don't think that stood the test of time.
It really.
But what a concept at the time.
Yes, at the time you're like, what? So she's actually fat, but he thinks that she's beautiful, and that means therefore inherently within the construct of that fat is ugly. Let's do the film.
Let's do the film.
The film.
What? We're gonna get that motivational speaker guy to talk some hypnosis into you to make you think bad is good. Put it down.
It really. Oh look,
put it on a script.
There's Wuthering Heights in here. Menace to Society. Obviously, they weren't all coming out at the same time. I'm trying to think of like a. Here we go. TV. That's where we want to get some nice reviews in. Okay. Smallville Series 2.
Okay.
You seen it?
Not properly, but my dad is a huge superheroes fan, and so he watched all of.
Really?
He's probably watching Smallville right now.
Wow. Okay. Well, let's have a little review anyway of Shrek 2, the PlayStation 2 game.
As if. What could that game possibly be?
It's also on Xbox, PC, GameCube, and PS2. So, as the Cat in the Hat game was lucky to scrape 1 star in Empire, any console spin-off from a family movie is sure to give even the most forgiving gamer the chills.
Yeah.
However, while Shrek 2 isn't without its problems, it still makes the best of its big green license to offer younger gamers an entertaining, imaginative, and challenging adventure. It's exciting, isn't it?
That's nice.
The game features a huge selection of simple challenges and mind games that won't appeal to anyone over the age of 10, and the fart gags and fake voice acting, no Eddie Murphy here sadly, are also enough to alienate older gamers. However, nippers who have been charmed by the Jolly Green Giant's latest big screen outing will think Shrek 2 is a work of godlike genius.
What are these reviewers on? Come on. Did he just say that it's not going to be interesting to an older gamer? Yeah, it's Shrek 2 the game. Which older gamer has bought Shrek 2 the game being like, you know what, I just finished Age of Empires, I just fought a bunch of armies in Rome, I'm ready for another challenge. Shrek 2 the game.
Fire it up, please.
It up, give it me.
Also, isn't it like a thing with reviewers that you're supposed to avoid giving like things that could be taken out of context. Because here you could just go, Shrek 2 is a work of godlike genius. 3 stars. And then we've got the Shrek 2 soundtrack here.
Okay.
This enjoyable collection of tunes for the fairy tale sequel thrives beyond its initial duty to underline the film's gamut of emotionals, ups and downs.
Wow.
Main hook here is a new Counting Crows cut, Accidentally in Love. What a tune.
Great tune. Shrek 2 had a great soundtrack.
Tune. Of course, the spoof songs will guarantee a smile. Jennifer Saunders covering Holding Out for a Hero, and a hearty laugh with Antonio Banderas and Eddie Murphy's rendition of Livin' La Vida Loca, which puts Ricky Martin to shame. 4 stars. Woo-hoo. Beautiful.
Now that's what I call a fair review.
That's not bad. And look, we got to wrap this up really, but like, let's read out one of the letters that they have here.
Okay.
In recent issues, I have noticed a few uncharacteristic mistakes. Allow me to correct them for you.
Whoa.
Kill Bill Volume 1, 5 star. Volume 2, 4 star. Troy, 5 star. Van Helsing, 1 star. And Potter 3, 5 star. So they are rewriting the reviews, I guess.
Wow. No reasons given. Just
that's it.
These are the scores.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I don't like that.
Yeah. Need a little bit more substance behind that letter.
Rejigging. There's so many adverts in these things. I thought we were going to find an interview. They would always ask how much is a pint of milk. Do you know how much a pint of milk is?
A pint of milk? What now?
Yeah. I got to say, I have no idea how much a pint of milk is.
I would say, I don't know, like 90p?
Yeah.
That's what I'd guess.
About £1. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rupert Everett, right. The worst thing about Shrek 2 has quashed rumours that he is developing a movie centred on a gay spy. It's not true, he said. I'd like to play James Bond, but straight. It won't happen because Bond fans would burn down MGM if the studio's got a gay actor to play James Bond. There was never going to be an alternative gay Bond either. That never happened.
What is this discourse? This is so strange.
Would you watch a gay Bond?
I'd watch a gay Bond.
I think a gay Bond would be great.
I think gay Bond would be better than regular Bond.
Yeah.
Gay Bond would, like, first of all, take more care of himself. We're not going to have no Skyfall storylines where he's fallen out of shape.
Yeah.
That's not happening with gay Bond.
Yeah.
Right? Gay Bond is going to have... He's going to get things done way quicker because he has so many more sexual partners to get through.
Yeah. He's going to be up later.
Yeah.
So he can get more done at the end of the day.
Yeah, absolutely. There's going to be a storyline where there's like a huge like pride parade in Brazil.
Yeah.
That's where Bond fits in. Wouldn't that be a great storyline?
Genuinely would like a gay Bond.
That would be so good.
But played by a straight guy.
Yeah. Yeah,
We can't have gay actors.
It has to be a straight guy.
I can suspend my disbelief at a gay spy, but a gay actor, I think, very unlikely.
Exactly. I don't think so.
Now,
no, we need that. I think.
Also, why were they throwing shade on Rupert Everett in Shrek 2? I don't know who he played in Shrek 2, but like that seems like incredibly unfair to be like the worst thing in Shrek 2 is quashed rumors. What the hell?
Yeah. It makes no sense. It feels like they went out of their way to be like, what's wrong with this perfect movie?
Yeah. Oh.
Fine. Rupert Everett.
The gay guy. The gay guy's ruined Shrek 2. Odd.
An unruinable movie. This is what I'm telling you. The reviewers here, I'm not trusting them.
Yeah. So, look, some interesting things in there. They've obviously got a few bits... I think in hindsight they would be like, yeah, we'd probably give Harry Potter 3-4 stars now. Yeah. In hindsight, it's supposed to be one of the better ones. I don't know.
I think so.
We may not sort of just go after Rupert Everett like that. We may give Beyond, was it After Sunset or whatever?
Before Sunset.
Before Sunset, we might
Sunrise.
give that 4 or 5 stars now. I think they have given them 5 stars
really?
Since.
Okay.
So.
A lot has changed.
But interesting.
This is 2004. Next time we'll do another episode sometime in the future, say 1998.
Deal.
Done.